Roleplay Retcon does not own any parts of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated in any way with the artists who make them. Also, while we're not the rowdiest bunch, we are adults goofing off, so we might say some things some people might not want their kids to hear.
This series features music by Me. Check him out on thedarkpiano.com.
Previously on the Dungeons & Dragons movie. Damodar looks up and sneers. We're here for them and a scroll they took from us.
I'll come with you, if you just don't hurt anyone else.
Rescue him from where, Ridley? We don't know where he is, where he took him.
Why, I guess he took him back to his lair.
I am Norda, the Empress's chief tracker, and I've been tasked to find you and Mervyn of Potenza and bring back the scroll you stole.
Maybe you could help us find him? They did some sort of portal thing. Do you know about portals?
Seek Damodar out. We need that rod.
I can rip the information I want right out of your skull. 2 tentacles shoot out of his ears.
Damodar, what have you gotten yourself into?
We begin again on most of our party traveling on horseback through the night, as Norda's scouts have picked up Damodar's trail, which leads to Damodar's fortress just outside of Izmir.
Hey, look, this is where we live. I knew it. I knew that his secret lair was right outside of our city.
Well, it's not exactly secret. It's his fortress, where he trains all of his Crimson Brigade.
Christmas Brigade.
Crimson Brigade.
Yeah, but can I say that it's secret?
Tell me, thieves, when you stole the scroll from Vilden, why did you kill him?
Are you serious right now? Is that really what they're saying? Oh my god, Snails, can you believe this? Look, we are not murderers. And rude of you to call us thieves. First of all, we're just trying to make a living just like anybody else. But we did not kill that guy. Damodar did.
Damodar did?
Yes.
That makes sense.
We would never kill anyone. Snails, have you ever killed anyone in your life?
I haven't, Ridley. Not that I can remember.
Neither have I. The most dastardly thing that I've ever done was steal a sandwich from a goblin in a sewer. And honestly, though, I was so hungry and it was so good. And goblins can just conjure sandwiches, right?
They make really good sandwiches.
They do.
They really
but
do.
We gave him some cheese in return, so it's not even that big of a deal. But is that really what they're saying about us?
That is the report that Damodar filed. Clearly, we can't trust him.
Of course, Damodar would say that. He's an actual literal murderer. Gosh.
But why would you take the scroll?
Because it belongs to our... Okay. Secret time. Secret time. It belongs to our friend Marlin, who is a mage, right? And he was Bargain's apprentice guy. And they were going to use the scroll to help the Empress. But then Damodar came and started murdering everyone. Well, Damodar started trying to murder everyone, so we tried to use the scroll to help the Empress. Look, we're on your side.
So it appears that we're all allies here.
Yeah.
I suppose we don't have to keep such a close guard on you, if you'll help us retrieve the mage and the scroll from Damodar.
That's what we're trying to do. He's our friend too. He saved me one time. I didn't tell you that part of the story. But like, listen, he like made this oil slick thing behind him and it slowed me down and I almost got murdered. But then he came back and saved me. So we're friends now.
That's a touching story. It really is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, if we ride through the night, we might just make it to Damodar's fortress by morning. And they do. They ride through the night and rest just outside of the fortress.
A long rest.
You guys get a long rest, yes.
Woo-woo.
So any things that you have, any special powers that you might need to fix are fixed. Mervin?
Yep.
This isn't going to help you yet, but you have inspiration for giving yourself up to the guards. Ridley, you have inspiration for your fast fingers getting that scroll, the map back. And Elwyn, you get inspiration for having the courage to stand up to Damodar by yourself.
Why, thank you.
Even though you
It
got
was a good effort, I think.
put on your bottom. As day breaks, you get a good look at Damodar's fortress. The walls are high, and it's guarded by several guards. Norda lays out the plan. I will take my rangers and create a distraction on the far side of the fortress. You skilled individuals will take this climbing equipment, get over the wall, find the mage and the map, the scroll, and bring them back and meet in this spot.
Oh my gosh, she called us skilled individuals, Elward.
It's a nice
That's
word
so
for
nice.
thieves.
That was so nice. Thank you, Nora.
Norda.
That was indeed very nice. I appreciate the compliment.
You are welcome. Trust in yourselves and your abilities, and maybe we'll get through this alive.
Thank you.
And she and her rangers move out, leaving you by yourselves, looking at the wall.
Wow, that is a wall, huh?
It's a tall fortress wall, yes.
I mean, I guess she gave us the stuff to get over it.
That's definitely helpful. So I will start getting ready to climb the wall. Do we have all of the essential things?
You have several feet of rope, grappling hooks, climbing pitons, hammers, anything you could possibly need to get over this wall.
Okay.
Can
Let's
you
go.
take this grappling hook and just like throw it up there? Your arms are so much better than mine.
How far is the closest, palisade or window or something of that nature?
The closest one to you is about 60 feet up.
Ridley? If I throw it up there, then we'll have to jump 10 feet up in the air to get to the rope. Or
No, you've got plenty of rope.
we have more than 50 feet of 50
Yeah,
foot
you've
lengths of
got
rope.
a lot of rope.
I can certainly try to throw it up there.
Yeah, I believe in you.
I will give it a go.
All right, give me a strength check.
All right. Can I do this in an athletic fashion, as if one were throwing, say, a shot put or something otherwise athletic?
I will allow you to do so. Yes.
That is an 11.
An 11. It flies up, gets most of the way there, and then hits the wall with a loud clang before it falls back down.
Okay, everyone freeze.
Hey, Bart.
Hey, Bert, did you hear that? No, I didn't hear anything. Did you hear something? I thought I did, but maybe it wasn't nothing at all. I'm gonna go back to my soups. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Soups.
Okay, whew. All right, we can try again now. They did not suspect anything.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so that was a 16.
A 16 works wonderfully. The grappling hook sails just over the lip, and you give a nice deft tug to the rope, and it seats itself properly against the crenellation.
I kiss my bicep, and the crowd goes wild. Yes.
Good
Sorry.
job.
I get excited about things like that.
No, I'm excited for you. Good job. That was awesome.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so you're all nestled on top of the fortress wall, and you peer down into the courtyard, where you see a mass of guards.
What are they doing?
And not just guards, but they're mostly milling around. But there's not just guards. You also see what appear to be strange, smaller creatures of some kind.
Like bugs?
They're not like bugs. They're like a big mound. Like a big orb that's kind of floating in the air, and then it has one giant eye in the middle. And a mouth just under the eye. And then off of its, I guess, head are 4 tentacles, each that ends in another eye.
So they're gross.
They're very gross.
Have you ever seen these before?
Can I roll nature to see if I've seen it before?
Yes. Both of you roll a nature or arcana check, whichever you would prefer.
12.
10.
Ridley, you know these things, or at least you think you know these things, as beholders.
They hold your beer.
Elwyn, you know these things, or know them a little bit better as spectators. They're kind of a lesser beholder.
So I think these are beholders, and I think they like suck your brains out through your ears.
You don't think that.
I don't think that. What do beholders do? I don't remember. I honestly don't. Sorry.
With spectators, since they're lesser beholders, do they have all of the same abilities as the others?
Not as many, no.
Okay.
You
How
know
many
they're
abilities-
not as fearsome as regular beholders.
Okay, so how many abilities am I aware of? Like, do they have, like, the anti-magic beams and, like, different beams from their eyes and, like, that kind of stuff?
You know they have different beams from their eyes.
Okay.
You don't know exactly what they are. You don't think they're anything
Okay.
as critical as that.
Okay. So Ridley,
Yeah.
you see the little eyeballs on the end of the big eyeball?
Yeah, those are the ones that like mess you up.
Yeah, each of those little eyes does a thing that's bad, but not as bad as a big beholder.
Oh, those aren't beholders?
They're like beholder cousins, sort of,
Ew.
kind of.
Well, I don't like them. They
And neither
scare
do I.
me. Can they like see us? Can they see us?
Are you trying to hide?
Well, we're up here on the wall, and yeah, we are trying to hide always.
Well, roll me some stealth checks. We'll see if they see you or
Alright.
not.
Oh no, why am I rolling so bad today? Today is a bad day. 9.
I have
Snails
a
were
12.
really good. Oh no, they rolled a nat 1. Okay, they do not see you. They are actually, as you're observing them, they seem to be bickering with each other, and the regular guards are trying to keep them away from each other. So they're kind of busy being mad at each other.
It looks like they're busy being mad at each other. Maybe we should use this as an opportunity to sneak by them.
They definitely all seem distracted. So, what is around us in either direction that we can actually go to?
There's not a lot that's up here on the wall. You see a few barrels down the way a little bit to the, we'll call it north. There is a ladder going down to the main courtyard.
Yeah, don't want to go there. Okay.
Or we could, and we could just pretend like we belong here. Haven't you ever done that? You just like walk into a place and like, yeah, I belong here. I own it. And then you just keep going. No one says anything. Sometimes you can even eat their food.
Is there anyone else here that looks like us, though?
No.
Or like, is everyone in a uniform?
Everyone is in a Crimson Brigade uniform.
What does that look like?
It's a chain armor with a big red cloak and a helmet. It's also red.
I see.
But as you are discussing this, you hear a series of loud cracks from the far side of the fortress. And everyone perks up, and the two spectators rocket toward it. Like, they go at a very fast pace. And several of the guards follow suit, leaving two down in the courtyard guarding the main door.
Oh my gosh, I bet that was Erin with her distraction. Let's go get those guards' outfits.
That's what I was just thinking. Let's do it. Let's sneak up behind them and knock them out.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you want to sneak up behind them?
I would like to jump off of the little wall and like right onto their heads like Batman.
It is a 60-foot drop.
I feel like that's a bad idea, Ridley.
Maybe I can like climb
Perhaps
halfway
we
down
should use the ladder.
and then hop on them.
I'm thinking the ladder.
The ladder's probably a good idea. Yeah, you're right.
Snails agrees. The ladder is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Snails, what are you gonna wear? There's only two of them.
Like, Ridley, I don't know. Maybe I can be your prisoner.
Yeah.
Or
okay, that's a good idea.
More importantly, they're humans, so maybe Elwyn can be our prisoner.
That's a good idea. I do look more human than Elwyn. No offense, Elwyn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'd fit you, Elwyn. I'm sorry.
I can roll up the sleeves.
They're a little long in the pants, if you know what I'm saying.
It's okay. I know I'm fun-sized.
You're fun-sized and just as delicious.
Well, you're perfect, honestly. You look way better than these humans do, if I'm being honest. No offense, Snails.
You're just the best bestie ever.
Ah! Okay,
All right.
let's go.
Let's go down the ladder.
Give me some stealth checks to get down this ladder and sneak up on these guards.
21.
21 is good.
16.
Snails rolled a 23.
Oh, no, I have a +1. 17.
17 is just good enough. You sneak up right behind these two guards who are somehow standing against the door, and yet you're behind them.
We're so good.
You're so good at it. And you want to knock them out?
Do we punch them now?
Knock them out. Roll me some attack rolls.
Ooh.
You'll have advantage on these.
24.
24 is good.
Attack with my rapier? Okay, that's +5 to hit, so 9.
You've got advantage also, so you can roll again and take the higher.
Excellent, because 4 is poop. Oh, the next one I rolled was a 3, so still 9.
9. All right. Elwyn, you take the flat of your axe and you knock this guy to the ground. He's out for the count. Ridley, You take the hilt of your rapier and you bonk this guy on the head.
Bonk.
But it does not do anything, and he turns to look at you. And as he turns to look at you and he opens his mouth, Snails hits him on the other side of his head, and he goes down.
Snails, my
Thank you,
hero.
Snails.
Oh, you're so good at everything. You're so better than me. I love you.
Ridley, we gotta work on your bonking skills, kid.
We do. You're right. My bonking skills are not great.
Your bonking skills are bonkers, let me just say.
They are bonkers. You're right. Okay, we should put these clothes on. Let's strip them.
Strip them down. You strip them down and put on their armor. Do you want to put on their actual armor or just the cloaks? Because you're not proficient in their armor, per se.
Their armor is not light leather armor, so I'm not. But I'm going to put on their cloaks. Yes, I'm going to pretend like I'm wearing their armor and put on their cloaks.
It might just be passable enough to get you where you're needing to go.
Excellent.
So you put on their cloaks and their helmets, and you have a clear path into the fortress.
Hut, 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 hut. That was me running into the fortress.
All right. You make it into the fortress, and basically what we're going to do here is I have a chart, and I've got a D6, and we're going to see if you run into anything along the way down to the dungeon. Are you going to the dungeon, by the way? Maybe I should ask you where you're going.
To the dungeon, of course.
To the dungeon sounds like a
Where
smart
else would
idea,
they
right?
keep Melvin?
Yeah, he's there, I can tell. My elf nose smells him in the dungeon.
You start going down corridors. You're making haste. You're not really watching where you're going. And you turn a corner and come face to face, or really face to back, with one of these spectators.
Ew! I mean, Snails, what do we do?
Well, I suggest that we hide and see if it passes.
Okay, let's hide.
Or we could kill it with fire.
Oh my god, let's hide though. I'm scared of it.
Me too. I don't like these things. Let's hide.
All right, roll some stealth checks, see if you can hide from it.
Heck yes! 23!
23 is good.
12?
12's not as great. Snail's got a 15. Let's see, what's your perception on this thing? Oh, +6, that's pretty nice. Before you can hide, its eye stalks all swivel and look directly behind it, and it sees you.
I am going to try and use my persuasion, and I'm going to be like, so sorry to bother you, Mr. / Mrs. / them, they, thing, purveyor, isolator. See, you know what? We just gotta get to the dungeon immediately. There's some stuff going outside. Your friends are out there trying to fight it. And we gotta make sure the prisoner is where they're supposed to be.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh, snap. That is another 23.
This thing swivels around to look at you with all 5 of its eyes. And its mouth opens up and its tongue lolls out and it goes,
What? What? There's bad guys up there? I gotta go get them.
and it just pushes its way past you all and just jets outside.
Lord have mercy.
All right, off we go. Quick,
Oh
quick.
my god. Let's
Don't
keep
waste
going.
any
Woo!
time.
Woo!
We have to find
Snails.
Marvin.
Snails feels like he needs to change his pants.
Oh, me too, man. Me too, buddy. Whew.
Let's go, let's go.
You keep going down passages and you make your way through corridors and other such hallway situations. And you don't see anything for a long time. And then you make it to the dungeon without seeing anyone else. And as you creep down into the dungeon, down the stairs, you see a line of cells going far back. And at the end of the hallway, in front of one cell, is a very large guard. He's about 7.5 feet tall. And from the look of him, you'd say that he's a Goliath.
Ridley, what if you act like you're supposed to put me in the cell
Yeah, that's a good idea.
with Melvin?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Come on, you dwarf!
No, I'll never go with you.
You shut up! I'm in charge here.
You are
What?
such a
What?
rude guard.
What's going on here?
Oh my god.
These guards are rude. That's what's
Can
going
you
on.
shut your mouth? I did not ask for your opinion. Do you hear this nonsense? These dwarves have such mouths on them.
Well, the dwarves are about 100% mouths.
Yeah, right?
Under their beards. Where's that one's beard?
I have
It doesn't
lovely
even have a...
braided sideburns. Thank you very much.
Is
I've
I've worked hard on it. Hey, you know what? Forget that. What are you? Oh, these guards are so rude.
What? This thing doesn't even have a beard and feels like it can mouth off to us? What the heck?
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Look, there was a lot of commotion upstairs. Did you hear that explosion?
I did not.
Oh my goodness. Well, there is a lot going on up there. The surveyors, they are going crazy up
The
there.
spectators?
Yeah, yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, they are going crazy up there. And like, I caught this one trying to sneak in. Can you believe it?
I was just.
Can you shut up? No one asked you. I
Well-
swear.
There's a cell right over there. You could put them in.
Well, they said to put it in the cell with the mage because, like, maybe they would kill each other. I don't know.
We don't
That's
want
just
the,
what.
We don't want the maids to get killed. We need them as bait for their friends.
Oh, as bait for their friends. Right,
Right,
they did
right.
say that. They did say that. Yeah.
Damodar himself said it.
Right, I did. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And but I did also hear that mages,
Mages?
they like to murder dwarves for fun, and they get even stronger, and then that might
No, don't put me in there
Can
with
you
that mage.
stop? Can you shut
Please?
your mouth?
Please
You know-
don't put me in there with that
These
mage.
dwarves, I swear.
The mage
I-
will kill me.
I've
Shut
known
up.
I've known a lot of mages, and none of them kill dwarves. I don't.
That one will.
Don't.
I can see it in his eyes.
Shut up, dwarf. Shut up. God, can you just like... God, I feel like I just want to smack her sometimes.
I'll
but I know
smack
I'm not
you
supposed
back.
to.
I mean, they're a prisoner. Just smack them.
Okay, I'm gonna smack you if you say another single thing, fucking dwarves.
Well,
Ugh.
there's no call for that kind of language in
I'm
the
sorry.
dungeon.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just get so upset sometimes. You
It's
understand.
a tough gig being a god.
It
I
is.
know.
Thank you. I feel like
Hurry,
you and I must
hurry!
work
The,
on
the audience
different-
is gaining sympathy for this character every moment you wait.
Why is that mage talking now? Gosh, our prisoners just will not stop talking.
Maybe I should go hit him in the mouth.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, just
Fight,
watch the
fight,
dwarf.
fight,
I'm gonna go
fight.
punch this mage in the mouth.
I'm gonna watch this guy. You should open the door and hit that guy in the mouth.
He turns to start unlocking the door.
I'm gonna hit him in the back of the head and knock him out.
All right, roll an attack.
All right. Let's see. 18.
18 hits. Roll
Yes.
damage.
Yes. Okay, so that is a 12. Whoa! I'm gonna have to use another die that would fall on the ground. Okay, so that is a 17.
17.
Whoa.
That's pretty good. You bonk him on the back of the head with this axe, and he turns and he goes, buddy, your prisoner got
Oh
out
my
and
god,
has an
the
axe.
prisoner! The prisoner is attacking!
I'm gonna have to punch your prisoner now.
Mario?
Mario's here.
Punch her! I'm gonna like rear back and hit her. And I'm gonna pretend to hit her, but then I'm gonna try and miss and hit him.
Okay, roll an attack.
It's not a D&D campaign unless you have like one Abbott and Costello try to kill the guard by accident like scene, right?
Am I rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling an attack.
7 plus 5 is 12, 13, 12. 12.
12 does not hit.
I tried to hit her, but I'm so slow.
Ridley, don't you feel inspired right now?
And
To
I'm
really
gonna
hit the
use
guard?
I'm gonna use my inspiration and roll again. This time I rolled an 11, so 16.
16 hits.
Yes.
Roll damage.
And that's 1d8 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 11.
11. So, as he turns around and you swing at Elwyn, you get your foot up on his knee and propel yourself up to clock him right in the face. And as you do, his head swings back and hits the door, and the door swings open and he falls through it, unconscious. Mervyn, you hear all this commotion, and you see your door fly open and a Goliath slam to the ground, and past him are your friends.
My friends.
Friends! See, I came back for you, just like you came back for me that one time.
You brought me my wand.
What?
I dropped my wand on the Antia City Guild maze, and you brought it, right?
Were we supposed to do that?
Hey, it's Ben. Second time in a row in the break. Sorry. You know, it's just that time of year, and we're scrambling just to get this out, but I'm proud of us. We did not miss a beat as far as getting an episode out goes. Thank you to Miyu for partnering with us on this series. He's done all the music you've heard in this series. You can find it all at thedarkpiano.com, but he's also in some other places like Spotify and I think SoundCloud. He's all over the internet, and I recommend you add him to your rotation because it's good, easy listening. Thank you to people for talking about us or to us on social media. The Dice and Die Show times 1600. The Pop and Lockster / Black Lives Still Matter. Quiz and Hers podcast. Black Lives Matter, Roll the Roll, and Ian Fisher. We've got a Patreon, just so you know. And we've started doing a thing called Randos in our Patreon, which is for all patrons, $1 and up. We do like bloopers and like deleted scenes every month. We also do once a month something special that we record just for our patrons. And this month we recorded a Christmas Carol with me and Jincy and Alex, entirely improv. We had no prep and no script, and I think we nailed it, personally. I mean, it's ridiculous, but we hit all the beats, so it didn't fall apart. It's pretty funny. It's, if I do say so myself, I'm sorry I belched just now too. I'm sorry, that was very gross. And it's one of the most fun, if not the most fun I've had, recording something on this podcast. So please, like, hit us up with $1 a month for a Patreon and give that a listen. And like, I hope you like it, but I think you will. I also want to talk about Nerdsmith, the Nerdsmith Network, which our guest for this series, Kim, is a part of, and we're a friend of the Nerdsmith Network. We love Kim. We love Nerdsmith. There's some cool shows on there. We've been getting to know the people over there. We love it. Also, just to mention this, we had our 2-year anniversary. Our podcast, Roleplay Retcon, had our 2-year anniversary on December 18th. Which is just super cool. Thank you for being with us. The next episode is not the date I have written here in my notes. It is which is today, the day you're listening to this. It is in fact January 6th. Our next episode will be on January 6th. So set your wrist calendars. All right, that's all I've got. I don't want to make this super long. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. And we'll see you in the new year. Bye.
Snails comes up and he's holding a bag and says, Mervyn, you might need these. And he tosses it to you. And it's all your stuff.
It's my good shit.
It's your good shit.
Including his wand?
It's got his Wand of Wonder. Which Mervyn you can use as an arcane focus.
Yeah, yes. Oh, that's true, I can.
Yes. You just can't use its wonderfulness yet until you attune to it.
All right, this'll do. All right.
Also, Mervyn, now that you're back with us in the game, you have had time to heal. They have been taking pretty good care of you, so you're back up to full hit points.
Food was absolutely terrible, though.
It was very bad. It was nourishing, but it tasted bad.
But technically, yes, I've had enough. I've had a couple of good naps, and they didn't torture me the entire time.
You've been here for a day, and yet you've had 5 naps.
Whoa.
Well, what else am I gonna do?
I don't know. Mark on the walls, count bugs.
They didn't let me out in the yard or anything.
Hustle.
You start to make your way back out. We're gonna do the whole rolly thing again to see what you come along your path.
I hope it's a bunny.
It's
just
not
really
a
like
it's
bunnies.
not a bunny. In
No,
fact,
it's not a bunny.
as you round the corner, there are 3 guards standing with swords drawn. And they go,
There are the intruders, get them!
and roll initiative
What?
again.
Damn it. Oh no. Oh no. 9.
19.
15.
And Snails got a 7 because he rolled a 2. Elwyn,
Yes.
you are the first to act.
All right. I would like to rage!
You rage. Spittle dribbles down your chin as you scream in anguish and rush at these guards. I assume.
Yeah, I draw my my vicious great axe
Yeah.
and swing it around in front of me and look at the guards and kind of wink at them a little bit, and then and charge towards them.
You do so.
Well, thank you.
Would you like to hit them or do anything else?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit them a lot.
Okay.
Hit him a lot.
So
All right, here we go.
make me an attack roll.
All right, so we have a 20.
A 20 hits.
Oh, good. All right. So this will be a frenzied attack,
Mm-hmm.
and so there will be a second one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see what damages. There's 6 on the die. So there's 18.
You swing your axe, and it goes clean through this guard as they fall dead at your feet.
And then I quickly glance at the other two guards, and whichever one looks down at the one that just died, that's the one I'm going to strike at.
They both did.
Oh, they both did. I'll take the
Now you
one
get
on the
the
left.
All right, you take the one on the left.
Okay. Ooh, 19. I'm
That also hits.
thinking that hits? Okay. Alright.
Gosh, I hope a 19 hits.
Well, her 18
Right?
hits, so
Okay, so that's 16 damage.
the other one you cleave clean through, and it also goes down.
You're next.
You just watched a very angry dwarf rush forward and kill 2 men.
Mm-hmm. How many were there?
3. There were 3 men.
Mervin, can you swing a sword?
Well, I have a wand. I can cast spells, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can use a spell against a person. I mean, skeletons are one thing, and grease on the floor is another. But I don't.
Marlin, just murder them!
Mervin casts the first spell that every mage is required to learn, and he casts Firebolt. Well, it's a nat 1.
Oh.
You know what? Advantage.
Okay.
I have advantage. I'm not. This moment, I can't really let this moment land on a nat
All right.
1. So that's gonna go and mark that
Mark
one
it
off.
off.
Did it? Okay.
Get it clean out of there.
Much better. 18 plus. That's a 20.
That is a hit.
4 damage.
4 damage. You raise your wand, and your hand is shaking violently. But you speak the words, and the flame shoots out and lances through this man's shoulder, burning his cloak as it goes. And he screams out in pain, but he's still up. Because it was only 4 damage. Yeah. But he shrieks and turns around to run away.
Oh, who's next? Get him.
It's Ridley's turn next.
Oh my god,
Go.
these prisoners! They're doing crazy stuff. Here, let me put the fire out, and I'm gonna try and stab him with my rapier. Oh, mother effer! I rolled
Let
a
me put the fire
4.
out
Well,
with my rapier.
Ridley, he's kind of far away for you to stab him with your rapier.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him with my longbow.
Short bow.
My short bow. Do I have to use the same roll that I just rolled for my rapier?
I will choose to ignore the roll you just did.
Yes! Oh my gosh, you will not believe it. I just rolled another 4. I just rolled another 4. Well, it doesn't matter if you're... Thank you, DM, for being so sweet and ignoring the first 4 that I rolled. But I just rolled another 4, so it's a 9.
That's a miss. Ridley, you shoot your short bow, and it sails past him. You shot your shot.
I'm trying so hard to stop the prisoners. Ah!
Snails, behind you, pulls a dagger and throws it with deadly accuracy. Damn, Snails.
Thank you, Snail.
And it sticks in the back of this guy's head as this guy goes down.
Thanks, Snails. And I'm gonna reach over and just squeeze his biceps a little.
They are trembling. Because, as previously stated on this episode, he's never killed anything before.
I'm gonna give him a big hug and a kiss on the cheek. You're doing great, buddy.
Is distraught.
Let's go.
Kind of like
Let's
Mervin.
go be distraught somewhere else.
Look, I know, guys.
Yeah,
I know.
it's-
I don't want to kill anyone either. I've never murdered anyone either. But we gotta go. We gotta go.
You continue running. And you make it down 1, 2 more corridors. You are almost to the end when you hear Snails from behind you go, Ridley?
No, what? I stop.
And you turn around, and Damodar is standing directly behind Snails, his gauntleted hand clenched around Snails' throat.
No, you let him go.
You give me my dragon's eye.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let him go.
Oh, we all know what the dragon's eye is now. Your mage friend there told me all about it.
Told you all about what? Let him go.
Ridley, run!
No, I'm not running. I'm not leaving you here, Snails. Let him go.
You have to the count of 3 before I wring your friend's neck.
I don't think you understand, and I'm gonna cock my short bow,
1.
and I'm gonna say, you have to the count of 3, motherfucker. 1,
2.
2. I'm gonna shoot Damodar in the throat. I rolled a nat 20. Burr, 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 burr.
Hit that buzzer. Roll your damage. So 9 plus a d6.
9 plus a d6. I rolled a 5.
All right, 14. You pull out your bow and loose an arrow, and it hits Damodar in the shoulder. The shoulder that's holding Snails. But his grip does not waver. And I gave you every chance to avoid this.
No.
And he rams his sword through Snails' chest.
No! No!
And he lets go of Snails, and Snails falls limply to the ground.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab Snails.
Grab Ridley and Mervyn and try to pull them to run.
Snails, no!
Run!
Damodar starts to walk toward you. 3 of Norda's rangers rush in, and they yell to you, "Go, we'll hold him off! Get the mage out of here! Did you get the map?"
We'll talk about that later. Let's go.
They rush in and start engaging Damodar. And you run.
I need a healer.
Let's
I need
go.
a healer. No, I need a healer.
He's dead. Let's go.
You're
So
dead.
we're not
I need a healer.
Oh my goodness, Ridley. We have to go. I'm like dragging Ridley running.
Well, I'm dragging Snails.
Which
Snail? No.
you were nowhere
You
near
would have had
Snails.
to go up
Yes, I
to-
was. I did. I ran up to him. I got him.
You had no time, Ridley.
No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Don't touch me. I'm going back.
I pick up Ridley and throw them over my
Don't
shoulder and
touch
run.
me. I'm gonna do a contested roll.
Okay, roll up a contested roll.
I rolled a 19.
Let's see. That is a 23.
What?
They're strong dwarf lady. You can't beat them in strength, Ridley.
I rolled a... No. I gotta get him. No.
And you pull Ridley away, climbing the ladder to the wall, with Ridley tucked over your shoulder. Mervyn, I assume you're following.
I need my body. He's my best friend.
I'm like shooting firebolts behind me just to but I don't have to actually hit anything, so don't make me roll.
Let me go. Please let me go. He's my best friend. Just let me go right now. You don't need me.
Of course we do.
Let's
get out of
best
here.
Friend.
And he's our friend too. And
No.
let's go.
But I love my snails. No, I love him. I have to get him. I have to save him.
We can't save him.
No, you can't. You go. I have to save him.
None of us can heal him. If we stay here, we all die.
And somehow you make it down the rope with Ridley still tucked over your shoulder.
I tie their hiney to my back with a rope and climb down with them kicking and screaming the whole way.
Please let me go. I have to save him. He's my brother. No,